What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Greg Like Minded Bozeman. Hey, welcome back to the art department, man. Hey, before I go on, check this out, man. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button for me, please, man. Let's get this started. Let's grow this platform and get it started, man. Let's make it happen 2022, man. Hey, look, I'm going to jump on here because people been asking me, man, should I get a LLC or should I trademark my logo? Which direction you should go? Hey, and we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to let y'all know from my experience, my opinion. I'm not no lawyer or nothing, but my opinion and what I did right after this intro.
I'm working in this art department, dog, that's all I got. And all my hard work and my talents take me to the top. I can't give up on my fam, man, they all I got. And I'm a hard working king, man, they all I got. I'm working in this art department, dog, that's all.
Right, I'm back, man. I'm back. Y'all ready for this, man? Hey, look. If you want to move to the next level, then hey, make your business legit. Go ahead and get your LLC. Point blank. You want to make it legit? You want to go to the next level? You want people to look at you as a legitimate business, as a business person? Then go ahead and get your LLC. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but probably about what, $60. I know each state, you know what I'm saying, is different in each state. But where I'm at, North Carolina, man, it's $60 to get your LLC. That means, you know what I'm saying, people will look at you totally different. Trust and believe it. I'm telling you from experience. People won't look at you, you know what I'm saying, as just a home business. They look at you as a legitimate business. Even if you're working at your garage, at your house, wherever it is, you can back it up because you are a legitimized business with your LLC. That's taking your craft. That's taking everything that you're doing. That's taking, you know what I'm saying, how people will receive you and look at you, how these other businesses would look at you. Because now, you know what I'm saying, you legitimize your business. You know, so that's what an LLC would do for you. You know what I'm saying? Also protect you, you know what I'm saying, if somebody want to sue you from coming after, you know what I'm saying, your personal stuff. They only can sue you with your business part, not your personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break that down probably in another video, how the LLC works. But an LLC, man, is strong. People out in the world will look at you, man, probably give you more business because you legitimize your business. They see that you're serious about it and you're about your business. So how we going to get that? Now for the brand part, okay, if you building a brand, I'm going to tell you now from experience, because a lot of people don't know this, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody try to take my name one time. And I'm like, dang, man, if I go through, you know what I'm saying, I think it's a U.S. patent department, wherever it is, man, that, you know, it's going to take like a year, probably a year, 8 months to a year, probably, you know what I'm saying, to get my name trademarked. But see, doing my research, everybody need to check their own state out because I don't know how other states is. But in North Carolina, you can go through the state of North Carolina and trademark your name. See, it's the difference in LLC and trademark. Trust and believe that. Another video coming on that. But I'm telling you now, you want your name to be protected. You want your name to be for you, that nobody else can use it in the state that you're in. Not worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Then you have to go through the U.S., you know what I'm saying, the Justice Department for that. But I'm talking about in your state. If you want to protect your name in your state, then yes, look up the name, you know what I'm saying? Go to your state, local government in your state, man, and look at how to trademark your name. I think it costs like $75. And it takes at least about 2 weeks, man. About, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. I did that first. Then I went, you know what I'm saying, for all 50 states. You know what I'm saying? I started there first, then I went through all, you know what I'm saying, all the other states. You know, but I wanted to trademark, protect my name where I was at, because that's where my biggest clients was. You know what I'm saying? That's where all my sales was. So I had to protect it, and I trademarked. Now, it's up to you to do that. If you believe in the name that you have, and you're going to stick with it, then do that. Trust and believe, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But I just did it for me because my name was big, my name was out there, and I had to protect it. You know what I'm saying? So I trademark it within the state first, then I file for, you know what I'm saying, all the other states. Because I'm telling you now, once you file for your trademark, the day that you file is protected. Nobody can come behind you and file it. It's protected. I'm telling you from what my research and asking questions, you know what I'm saying, through the government, this is what they told me, that my name was protected. Period. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to give them like 3 specimens, man, to do it. But like I said, that's another video. So whether or not, you know what I'm saying, that's for my brand. You know what I'm saying? And my business. But whether you choose an LLC or trademark, it's 2 different things. A trademark stands for, you know what I'm saying, protection, you know what I'm saying, of what you have, you know what I'm saying, your logo, your name, or whatever. You own that. You own that name. An LLC, you know what I'm saying, is a piece of paper that's saying you legitimize, you protect it. Nobody can sue you, and, you know what I'm saying, you're a business. It's a difference now. Like I said, it's going to be a part 2 to this. But I'm just coming to you now, man, because a lot of people have been asking me, Greg, you think I should trademark my name? Look, if you don't have the funds to go through the whole United States, then look into your local government, your state that you're in, and get your logo trademark. Should I get my business LLC? I'm telling you now, if you want to legitimize, you want everybody to take you serious, I'm telling you personally, with my opinion, yes, you should. Yes, you should. You know what I'm saying? It's also protected, you know what I'm saying, your business, your personal home, but also, man, people will look at you, you know what I'm saying, as a legitimized business. Because if you just, you know what I'm saying, in a garage or in a closet or in your room and you doing this and that and you come out another business, man, I'm telling you now, they're not going to look at you as they look at the big printing businesses and stuff. I'm telling you from experience. You know what I'm saying? When I'm making the best clothes, you know what I'm saying? I'm screen printing, I'm sublimating, I'm heat pressing, all that stuff, man. But, you know what I'm saying? People wasn't looking at me that was big respectfully. But when I got the LLC added on to my business, oh my God, man. I'm telling you, man. It brought more business in. Because people start seeing me as a business person, that I legitimize my business, that I'm serious about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about this and I'm professional about it. So it's up to you which route you want to go. But if you starting a brand, I know a lot of people can't afford the whole, you know what I'm saying, United States from the beginning. So look into your local government and look up trademark, you know what I'm saying, within your state. It's a little cheaper than $75. I know it's $75 in North Carolina. I don't know about each and every other state, but it's $75 in North Carolina to trademark your name, to own your name in the state that you're in. I'm telling you now, I know this because I did it. Like I said, if you want to make a professional, then get your LLC. It's totally up to you. If you don't want to do that, you want to stay, you know what I'm saying, the way you are, then stay the way you are. But if you're trying to take it to another level, to become professional, become a legitimized business, for people, you know what I'm saying, to respect your craft, to respect your business, then yes, I will get an LLC or doing business as a DBA, doing business as either a DBA or LLC. I'm sorry, y'all, I forgot to say about the DBA. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Doing business as. Point blank. I would do that for your business will look more professionally. That's only if you're ready to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get the LLC. You can start with a DBA. I think, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina costs like $26. Doing business as. You know what I'm saying? Get your EIN number. You know what I'm saying? This is all the stuff that you would need, man, to make your business legitimized, for you can start build business credit, stop using money out your pocket from your job, and start, you know what I'm saying, building your business credit up, man, to get money, you know what I'm saying, on your business. That's what I'm saying. Business credit and personal credit is totally different. That's another video for that too. But I'm just telling you now, man, People been asking me about the LLC. If you can't get the LLC, then get your DBA. If you got a brand, I'm telling you now, man, hey, if you can't afford, you know what I'm saying, all over the states right now, you know what I'm saying, then hey, look up your local government and get your trademark in the state that you're in. I did my research. A lot of people didn't know about this, and a lot of y'all didn't know about it, man. Trademark your name. Own your name in the state that you're in. You can do that. You can do that. But I'm telling you now, it's a difference with owning your name, DBA, and LLC. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because LLC, you don't own your name. DBA, you don't own your name. Trademark, you own your name. You own that brand. You become the brand. LLC, protection. DBA, looking professional. All these, you know what I'm saying, line up. But it's your choice of which route you want to go. I'm just giving you know what I'm saying, because people been asking me, should I do this, should I do that? Do what you feel that's going to better you. Do what you feel that's going to, you know what I'm saying, have more business come your way, more customers, you know what I'm saying, come your way. You know what I'm saying, more sales come your way. Do what you have to do. But I'm telling you now, do your research on each and every one of them. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Yes, I looked up YouTube. Yes, I looked up Google. I Googled, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. I did everything, you know what I'm saying, and I found, you know what I'm saying, how to trademark within my state. I found, you know what I'm saying, what an LLC really means. I found what a DBA really means. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really know what an LLC is, nor a DBA, nor a trademark is, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because you just hearsay. You're not doing the research behind it. You have to put in the footwork to know what you're doing before you step out. You can't just go off what I'm saying. Look it up. Do your research. Do your research. Just like you looked up your brand, you know what I'm saying, how to sublimate, or how to screen print, or how, you know what I'm saying, the heat press, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Do the same thing, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the business, because a lot of us forget the business side. We love to create. We love to, you know what I'm saying, create, design, and all this stuff, but we forget about the business side of it. We forget about the business side of it. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us fail at, and a lot of us go under, because we forget about the business side. You got, you know what I'm saying, the business side consists of marketing, you know what I'm saying, branding, you know, everybody think you just go online and, hey, it's going to do this and that. No, you got to put in footwork. You know what I'm saying? Pop-up shops. You got to go out here marketing, photos, all that stuff. It's more to just creating. Like, I love to create. I love to design. You know what I'm saying? I got ideas in my head that just keep going, you know what I'm saying, 24/7. And I'm telling you from experience, I used to do that, and I forgot about the business side of it. That's why my business was stagnant. It wouldn't grow, because I wasn't handling my business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take my business to the next level, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, didn't respect it, you know, like they're supposed to be, like I wanted them to, until I started handling the business side of it. So I'm telling you now, man, if you're ready to go to the next level, handle the business side of your brand, of your business. Yeah, we all can create, but do you know the business side? You know what I'm saying? Of the business. And this is only for those that's ready to go to the next level. The next level. If you're not ready for the next level, then hey, man, hey, don't listen to what I'm saying. All I say, man, hey, trademark your name. Trust and believe that, man. Trademark your name. A lot of people say they wouldn't do it because, you know what I'm saying, if they steal it, this and that, that and this. And yes, this is true. But I trademark my name. I send a cease and desist letter out and handle my business. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? To sue somebody costs money. We all understand that. But protect your brand. Protect your brand. That's all I'm saying. Find a way to protect your brand. You know what I'm saying? Because if you believe in your brand and your brand going to wind up making, you know what I'm saying, $500,000, you want to protect that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe, man, you know what I'm saying, just look at people, you know what I'm saying, that's been copying in other people brands, or, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers or the NBA teams and all that. I'm telling you now, man, they out there. So just be aware of that, man. Infringement. Just be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? When you decide, you know what I'm saying, you want to do this or do that, you know what I'm saying, somebody's name or whatever it is, and you making money off of it, just be aware of that. Yeah, we all get away with it, I'm saying, making some Disney stuff or NBA teams and this and that. But when you start making money off of it, trust and believe, they're going to be watching and they're going to come get you. So, man, trademark your name. If you want to do an LLC, do an LLC. You want to do a DBA, do a DBA, man. That's all I got for you, man. I hope I answered all the questions that was asking me. I hope I helped you out in the best way I can. Because this is from experience. This is what I know. This is what I did. This is what I went through. And I'm telling you now, man, I had to trademark my name because everybody know my name. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I had the LLC, but it wasn't protecting my brand. A lot of people think the LLC, you own your brand. No. Trademark, you own that brand. You own that name. Just like McDonald's, they own that name. Just like Nike, they own that name. So I own my name. The gallery NC, and the art department. I own that. You know what I'm saying? I own that. So that's why I did what I did. Man, it's up to you. It's your choice. Like I said, you know, if you don't got the funds, look up your local government, man, and find how to trademark within your state. Get a DBA. If you're doing t-shirts, man, custom t-shirts for people out here, man, make them look at you professionally, like you're a business, that you serious about your business, about your craft. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that you serious. Let them know that, man. Let them know that. And until next time, I'm going to be dropping some more on the LLC and DBAs and trademark. I'm going to be dropping some more knowledge on it. Y'all see, I'm going to be dropping some more on that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace and blessings.